Yo, what's up, son? Today we're gonna have a story time with an ex-drug dealer. You know, back when I was in my teenage years, like 16 to 19, even for a year with no license, I used to sell just lots of weed. I always seemed to, hang out with older people who really should have been doing more with their life, but they weren't. So I was always just, following the wrong path. And you can imagine, like, it's hard to imagine me if you've seen me, but I used to live in like a $250,000 like development, like one of those communities, like almost gated community. I used to pretty much live in one of them joints. And yeah, so I just sell weed to everyone at school, sell weed to just whoever back in the day. And so I can't remember if I was picking up or dropping off, but I either needed a couple ounces or I was dropping off a couple ounces. And that night in particular, I was like, all right, I don't know these dudes, so I need to carry. Even though it was only like 2 miles, 3 miles down the street from my house to go to this hotel that they were staying at. But at the same time, I didn't know these dudes, and I used to get robbed a lot because I wouldn't carry. So, if someone just take off with it, like, what am I gonna do? Like, I start screaming, But either way, um, so this one night in particular, I gotta go down the street to this hotel, and I'm like, I don't know these dudes, so I want to have an empty piece on me. Like, I want to have my piece on me in case I need to draw it, but I don't want it to be loaded because I have drugs on. So, in my mind, I was like, that's the way to go, bro. Like, you just bluff them out, man, no problemo. But yeah, so like, I go to unload it, whatever. Take the mag out, empty out all the bullets, and then I'm missing a bullet. Like, I know I'm missing a bullet, but I also have somewhere I need to be. So, like, I look for, like, maybe 2, 3 minutes. I'm like, I don't know where this bullet went. And I just stick my joint in my waistband, take off. And I'm, like, moving it around, you know what I mean? I'm, like, put it in my waistband, and then when I hop in the car, because I used to live in South Carolina, you could legally carry a gun in your glove box. Or just, it had to be, like, 1 step to 2, 3 steps or something like that. But I'm, like, moving it around. It's my waistband. It's here, it's there. Like, nobody knew I had it on me, but I had it on me. And yeah, so like eventually I get home like an hour, 2 hours later, and I can't remember what it was. Like maybe that's when I decided to check the chamber, but yeah, I go to check it, and yeah, so I just been walking around all night with the loaded gun in my waistband, pointed right at my joint. Um, so that's the reason why, for no reason ever in my entire life, uh, would I ever carry with one in the chamber, just on the small chance that I flex the wrong way or like, anything like that. So that's why I personally would never keep one in the chamber because I'd hate to shoot myself in the dick. Like, that's just a terrible way to go. You know, these are things you shouldn't do as a drug dealer. Yeah, slightly better than the first time I told it, but still scuff. Story time with the ex hobo, ex drug dealer who used to live in suburbia. Alright, dudes. Be safe. Don't do that. This is literally a PSA of saying how stupid I was back in the day. And to not be so stupid that you potentially almost shoot your joint off or you shoot someone else's joint off. You know what I mean? So just be smart. Yeah, and probably don't put one in the chamber. Like I say, it's a personal choice. I understand the people that are like, it's my life on the line. If you're making $1 million a year, I might understand why you gotta have one in the chamber. But otherwise, you probably don't need it in there. You probably just put yourself at a little bit of extra risk by doing that. But again, personal choice. Be safe. Don't shoot your joint off, please. I feel terrible to hear someone in the comments be like, yeah, I shot my joint off going around like that. Alright. Be safe. See ya.